What's up, guys? It's your boy LeLe Farley. This is Inty, a millennial Uyghur from the Xinjiang region of China. Yes, that Xinjiang. Inty left China in 2015 and came to America in pursuit of, as he puts it, freedom.
Oh, see, can you see?
继续。
白色的
你来。Nice.
He did a variety of odd jobs like working in a warehouse or on a farm. He eventually would go on to work as a software engineer, but after Donald Trump took office, Inty progressively shifted towards political content and became one of the first Uyghurs to speak out openly against the CCP. I asked Inty to sit down with me, talk about himself, his culture, the Communist Party, and US-China relations. This is episode 1 of Conversations with my Uyghur friend Inty. I was this close to moving away from LA right when the pandemic hit, and I did 2 videos. One of them was the one that you saw where I was chugging the beer.
Yes.
The second one, I actually did it right over there, and it was Xi Jinping smoking cigarettes. And I finished that one, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back. And that night we had a long call.
Yes.
And then you were like, dude, you can't go back. You're like, dude, you can't. You have to stay. I'm coming. It's gonna be great. And the next video we did was the cheerleader video. And still to this day, you'll have some assholes on Twitter be like, how could you be with Inty? How could you work with Inty?
Yeah. Maybe some people already have a very unchangeable mindset towards Uyghur or towards me, but some people probably is a professional trolls. They just want to divide our relationship.
Well, because you're basically the rebellion in Star Wars going against the galactic empire. You're going against like the person that's got way more money, way more resources,
way more people.
And so this is what I always complain about. I feel like the Mandarin-speaking anti-CCP movement is so funlia, is so broken up, right? Whereas like Serpenza and Lawa 86, and you have done nothing but help me. And LeLe has just been very supportive.
Chinese people very easily fall in trap of their propaganda, which is the first thing they want to divide you. Especially right now in America, they are dividing American society, Chinese Communist Party. By using your cancel culture, racial problem, and a lot of internal American problems, and they just involve it, they divide. That's how they work, how the communists work.
I saw it at one of the Stop Asian Hate events I went to.
Yes.
You know, the whole event was hijacked by the far left. You would think anti-Asian discrimination was like an afterthought. It was unbelievable. Anti-Asian discrimination has nothing to do with what gender you identify as. Dude, I go up to the event organizers and I say, listen, I speak Chinese. 90% of the audience is Chinese. So I speak Chinese, I'm an influencer or whatever. You know, I was wondering if I could, say a few words. I think it would probably have a lot of resonance with this audience. No, sorry, we already got a full lineup. Oh, okay. Next up is a 16-year-old white girl, LA high school student, here to tell us about the system. We have to reform the way that we educate young boys, what it means to be a tough man, because it's creating toxic masculinity. It's like, what the fuck does this have to do with anti-Asian discrimination?
That's a typical one, yeah. You went there, you feel it, you experienced it. When you see, oh, I against Communist Party, but I love Chinese people, they don't even let you to do that. Right. Because that's communist organized. Yeah. They want to use Stop Asian Hate to make this this racial problem in America become a big issue. Right. Not even Uyghur. Look at Tibet. Look at Inner Mongolia. Look at Hong Kong. Yeah.
Look at Taiwan too.
They are not even against one race. Right. They against whole human being.
And it's so easy for them to do it with the anti-Asian racism movement because they just say, stop demonizing China.
Yeah, because when
because
in the American society, especially in the political world, when you talk about China, normally it means Chinese government. Right. But they meant to trigger China. Right. Actually, you are talking about Chinese government. You are not Chinese people, but they want to trigger Chinese people, or Asian people. I'm Asian too, but I'm Central Asia. I'm not East Asia.
But you are Asian.
I'm Asian too. Of course, China is Asian, but people in America normally talk about Chinese government. China did something, China did something. This is another tactic to use your own problem to control the narrative of theirs. Right. China, Chinese people, communists, Chinese culture, or China's history. So mix everything. So a lot of people have a confusion.
So what would you say though?
For Uyghur people, for Tibetan, for Hong Kongese, we have a totally different culture. Even you tell people we are Chinese, a lot of people doesn't believe you are Chinese. Do I look like Chinese? Like a lot of people in your first
You look like my cousin.
Yes.
中国 the word 中国, first of all, like didn't even exist
It
for a
didn't-
long time.
no.
And then it meant Beijing for a long time. It meant
No.
the capital. And this idea that 中国有5000年的历史. It's like, dude, what
No.
is 中国?
There's no
What
中国.
are you talking about?
Even 100 years ago, there's no Zhongguo. There's the Manchuria.
Right.
There's a Mingguo. There's no Zhongguo. You know, like, so. I mean, that's how Communist Party right now is they use this word to kind of unite, which is a united people.
Right.
Make it people. Oh, I'm proud of China. Right. That's the biggest reason right now in Uyghur land. They send the Uyghur people in the concentration camp.
Can I ask you why people are kneeling, blindfolded and shaven and being led to trains in modern China? Why? What is going on there?
I do not know where you get this videotape.
Because in our history, in our literature, in our every aspect, we don't think we are Chinese. We think we are Uyghur. And I mean, I cannot represent 100% people, but most of Uyghur, we don't think we are Chinese.
Right.
But if you respect us, we respect you. That's another reason in Chinese constitution, it said Uyghur Autonomous Region. They know we are not Chinese. That's why they said Uyghur Autonomous Region. But right now, we go back to your question before, why Xi Jinping doesn't even hide anymore.
Right.
Because they already tried in Hong Kong. They tried in Tibet. They tried all the bad stuff. International society doesn't care or doesn't do nothing. And then Xi Jinping said, oh man, I do all the stuff, nobody care. So let me just do all.
I'll keep going.
Keep going.
I'll keep pushing it.
Nobody care.
What was there a specific moment when you were in Shanghai or wherever you were at the time where you were just like, fuck, I gotta get out of here? Or you're just like, I got a piece.
Oh, I got that idea, or I got kind of cheated by this country, the government, when I was 15 years old. At that time, you could go to Facebook or YouTube. It's not blocked yet. So I think around 2008, there's a problem happened in Tibet. So I was looking for who's the Dalai Lama. So I went to internet cafe. So you use your ID card and go there and pay $2, like Chinese money, 1 hour. So I was searching who's the Dalai Lama, and I went to Facebook. I went to, I think, YouTube too. So I learned whole his history. Oh, then I realized, man, there's so much history we never learned.
Right.
And there's so much stuff about him. And he ran away from China like 1950, something like this. Chinese people never teach us in the textbook.
Right.
After 2 or 3 days, the local security apartment from the policeman, they come to my school. They with a random uniform, not police uniform. They look for me. And they find my headmaster, and headmaster come to my classroom, and the headmaster call me to his private office. And there's another person. They warn me, do not check this kind of information. Then I got used to, had to ask them, hey, how do you know I went there and I searched this? They said, oh, we have all the system already monitored. You use your ID, you had a camera over there or something like this. So can you imagine 2008, they already have this technology to track. It was you.
Yeah.
And they can find you right after, even you search something on internet.
Right now, it's gotta be.
Oh, it's worse, man.
Yeah, terrible.
Right now, they can even, by the videos, they tell who's Uyghur, who's Tibet, who's Hong Kongese, or who's Chinese.
And they can tell where you've been, who you've been with, and sometimes they can even pick up on what you said by using the recording devices on your phones.
Yes.
And you can openly see that information. The Chinese government has, like, in interviews, like, bragged about their abilities to do this.
At that time, 10 years ago, they are not that strong yet.
Right.
So they kind of hide. They don't admit. And they kind of say, oh, we are not doing that. But right now, they don't hide anymore. Just strictly do it on your face. Do not forget, right now, this society, in Chinese society, have at least 1.2 to 1.3 billion people support Chinese Communist Party.
Right.
From their heart, bottom of heart. That's a lot of people.
Well, that begs the ethical question of, if you know that people are prisoners in a prison, but they don't think it's a prison, do you have the right to tell them that they should pursue life outside of that prison?
That's what we're doing.
Right, I know.
That's what we're doing, but
Do we have that right though to tell them that you're in a
Yeah.
prison even though they don't know it?
Yes, but sometimes you don't believe it.
一帮教父白天到处都跑去，生活困苦却一路欢声笑语。到晚上他们期待赶那一秒数，终于可以静下来去湖边一起钓鱼。不回家，一夜一夜做到天亮，寒彻机械骤雨出现，天气变凉。